Hello everyone, it's Rick McGray. I'd like to thank everyone who's paid attention to the vlogs and whoever has given some feedback or anything like that. I was having a little bit of trouble with my camera on my phone, but I think I found a fix obviously, and now we're back in action. Today I'd like to talk about a topic that is something that hits really close to home to a lot of us, and I don't think is discussed enough by mainstream media, by officials, by anyone. I mean, it's something that's really being swept under the rug, and I don't know how passionate I'm going to get during this, so in the case that I start to freak out or just break down and cry like a baby, I just want to know that I'm just trying to be honest about this and honest about my feelings towards this topic, and I wouldn't be doing you any justice if I wasn't giving you my 100% honest opinion. And the topic I'd like to talk about today is suicide. It is a very touchy subject for a lot of people. A lot of people have been touched by this in their life, by losing friends, losing loved ones, like anyone that you can think of. The thing about suicide for me is that I never understood the whole concept of it. I understand the concept, I guess, in a sense that it's final, it's over, and you do take your own life in the end. What has always got to me about it is that I've never understood how deep of pain you would have to be in your life to make that decision and put that into your own hands. I've lost many friends from this, and it always leaves the people that are left behind kind of wondering, was there anything that you could have done? Is there anything that could have been done? Would they have listened? I mean, as I get older, I know that death is a part of life. I know that it's just something that happens. It's part of life. It's part of the circle, the wheel, if you will. But the thing that really gets to me is that I think that our society now is so exclusive. We don't really want to talk about what's bothering us anymore. We don't really want to show anybody that we're weak. We don't really want to show anyone that we could be the one that everyone is talking about. I'm sure that there's many people out there that have felt this way many times in their life. I know that I have. I know I have. I mean, I have 3 attempts myself. I was younger, and I was going through a lot of rough shit. I had a lot of stuff on my mind. I always feel like I've always carried like a certain weight with me, through my life that I was never ever put down. And I don't think I'll ever be able to put it down, but I've just found a way to cope better with whatever demons that run wild in my head. I can manage. Pretty much the focus of this blog for me is I want to let everyone out there know that you're not alone in this. You really aren't. We're told, we're taught, we condition ourselves to believe that we are by ourselves. And yeah, we walk, we come in by ourselves, yes, we die by ourselves. But not necessarily, because there's tons of people around us that we don't even know care about us. The richest man in the world feels the poorest sometimes, There's always something that's going to make you feel powerless. There's always something that you're going to wish that you could change. Yesterday I lost a good friend. His name was Ryan Rogers. It's always the people that you least expect that will do this to themselves. That will throw in the towel and just give up. For whatever their reasons are. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to tell them that they're wrong or tell anyone that they're wrong for feeling the way that they do. I just want to be that voice that's going to come out here and tell you that, you don't need to be afraid to admit if you're scared, if you're hurt, if you're sad, if you're anything, your feelings are important. Everyone's feelings are important. If you are feeling a certain way, you are feeling that way for a reason. There is a reason behind it all. The saddest part about it is that some people, they just can't find it in them to reach out to someone, or don't feel like they can reach out to someone. So I would challenge all of you to look at your friends, your family members, your children, everybody, and just let them know, that you're there, no matter what. That you can listen, no matter what. Explain your emotions to them. Why would you be upset at something like that? It would be somewhat of a natural reaction if someone came to you and told you that, that they wanted to kill themselves. The worst thing that I think that you could ever do to anybody that's feeling like that is tell them that they're stupid. Tell them that their feelings it's a dumb feeling. I don't think it's a stupid feeling. I don't think it's a dumb feeling at all. I think that it's a painful feeling. And what that feeling needs is to be nurtured. It needs to be, I don't know if nurtured is the right word, but it needs to be addressed. It needs to be looked at. It needs to be, it needs to be taken care of. It needs to be fixed. It's a mental thing. A couple years ago when I was in school, I had another friend named Ryan Muse who committed suicide. And every time I think about Ryan Muse, I feel like crying. He was like one of the best guys that you would ever meet in your entire life. And nobody would have ever known that he was that far. I grew up with this guy, spent time at his house, I knew his parents, I knew his brothers, I knew everybody, And especially with him, I really felt like there was something that I could have did. I really felt like there was something I should have done, like I should have reached out. But there was nothing I could have did. And there's nothing that you can do. And there's nothing that we can do. Because once the choice is made and once the act is complete, it's over and done. It's sad and heartbreaking. I lost a lot of friends to this shit. A lot of good guys. A lot of good-hearted people. This tattoo right here is I got this on the day after a funeral of one of my friends named Dave McGonigal. We had a rocky relationship, but we were still friends. I just want people to know that you're not alone in this world. There are people around you that care about you more than you would ever think. I feel alone a lot. I feel alone a lot. And I just feel like the government and the healthcare system, how they're just cutting everything and making it so that you can't get help for mental disorders or anything like that. I think that's all bullshit. Because there are people in this world that really want the help and need it. And we as people shouldn't be sitting by and letting some government influence such a major decision that could impact so many people and so many lives. Suicide's not the answer. Yeah, it ends your pain, but it starts a whole world of pain for the ones you leave behind. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Thanks.